Most people have been taught that weight loss and weight management is all about eating less and moving more. But if that were the reality, there would be far fewer people who were struggling with their weight, with their energy, and with cravings. So the truth is about metabolism is how your body uses, creates, and stores energy. And when your systems are working together, you feel energized, clear, and vibrant. And when they're not, your body starts communicating with symptoms. Today, I'm going to walk you through the MetaPWR system and the six components of a healthy metabolism so that you can better understand what's really influencing your weight, your energy, and your metabolic health. So, no matter whether you're trying to lose weight, increase your energy, support healthy aging, reduce cravings, or simply understand your body, this class is going to help you to connect the dots. So, as we move into these six components, I want you to listen for the areas where you could use the most support because awareness is often the first step toward transformation. Raise your hand if you're ready to live your most powerful life. MetaPWR is about health and vitality at every age. So we want you to be able to enjoy all the years of your life. We want you to be able to go on those hikes that you want to go on, play tennis, ride bikes, play with your grandchildren, and do what you want to do with your all of your years. My name is Jen. I'm a wife and mom, professional educator, fitness professional, emotion and essential oils expert. I am not a doctor, so please do see a doctor for medical advice. Essential oils do not treat, prevent, or cure diseases. Our goals for today is to answer the question, do you control your metabolism or does it control you? We're going to find out why we need a metabolic health awakening. We're going to explore the relationship between health span, biological aging, and metabolic health. And we're going to learn about tools to slow biological aging so that you can have more life in your years. What is preventing you from living your most powerful life? Would you like more energy? Would you like better weight maintenance? Would you like better sleep? Would you like an increased mood? Or would you like increased mental clarity or less stress? Chances are it's a combination of all of these, but let's think about the element that would most improve the quality of your life. This is our doTERRA Wellness Pyramid. You can see down at the bottom we have nutrition and digestion, movement and metabolism, resting and managing stress, reducing toxicity, informed self-care, and proactive medical care. Now, if you are doing really well with those four lifestyle factors on the bottom, chances are you will need less informed self-care and less proactive medical care. Although I do recommend that you take care of your wellness checkups, those are very important. The thing about this wellness pyramid is it's kind of like the Jenga blocks. When you're playing Jenga, if you pull one block out from the bottom, the rest of them topple. So if one area of your pyramid is needing more support, let's go ahead and support that area of your wellness so that you have a strong and solid, healthy body. The great news is doTERRA has products to help support you at all of these places in the pyramid. Now, I do want to stop and tell a quick story. I was introduced to doTERRA over 10 years ago. I'd gone to stay with one of my friends, and she said, "Oh, you're a personal trainer. You will want to hear about this." And I said, "Okay, I will absolutely take a look at this natural solution that you have here for me." So she said, "No, I want you to use these." And I said, "Okay." So I used the products that she suggested. I used the Deep Blue because I had a little bit of hip and knee pain. I used the Digest Zen because my gut wasn't feeling great and it was a little swollen. I used the Breathe because I had been out among the trees and my respiratory system needed a little support. Well, I was with my friend for the weekend and then I went home. And when I went home, I didn't have those products. And I was lying in bed and going, man, I really wish I had that deep blue for my knee. Oh, it would be so nice if I could breathe better. Oh, my belly's not feeling great. Okay, I think I need these products in my life. And it was that moment when I realized I had found a solution that worked. And you see, I had been seeking for natural solutions for about 15 years. So when I found doTERRA and I found products that worked for me when I needed them, I was really excited. And since then, I have absolutely loved using doTERRA and loving having solutions within my home and at my fingertips. So let's chat about what is metabolic health. There are five pillars of a healthy metabolism: healthy eating, daily movement, healthy connections, stress management, and smart supplementation. Now, how is your metabolic health? Only 6.8% of the adult population have optimal cardiometabolic health. Now, what is cardiometabolic health? Let's go the opposite direction. 93% of the US population has either high blood pressure, high cholesterol, blood sugar challenges, or weight maintenance. Now, again, that's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, blood sugar challenges, or they are currently at an unhealthy weight. So I just want you to think to yourselves, are you in the 7% or are you in the 93? Chances are, if you're like most people, you could use a little support. Now, your metabolic health and your biological age are inseparable. Let's learn a little bit more about our lifespan and our health span.
Hi, I'm Dr. Russell Osgathorpe, and I'm so thrilled to talk with you about health span. Just to be clear, health span is not the same thing as lifespan. Lifespan is the number of years we live, whereas health span is the number of years we live healthy. Now, I know that many of you have seen this graph several times, but it is so important to our understanding of the MetaPWR system that I'm going to go into greater detail than we ever have before. Because if you understand this graph, you'll take MetaPWR the rest of your life and be able to share it more effectively with others. If we consider our lifespan, the number of years we are alive, on the horizontal axis here, and our health span, the quality of our cognitive and physical performance on the vertical axis here, we can draw a curve that represents what naturally happens to our health span as we age, shown here in gray. However, the reality is we live in an incredible time where medicine and science can extend our lives. This dark blue line represents what happens when we use the best of medicine to try and manage issues related to a poor lifestyle. As these interventions improve our numbers, like blood sugar, blood pressure, and lipids, we can gain a modest amount of health span and lifespan. But what is staggering to me is how little benefit is derived from decades of this type of management. Look how close that blue line is to the gray line. It's incredibly minimal. As we near the end of our life on the blue line, you can see how through heroic use of life-extending medical technology, we can extend an individual's lifespan by a few years. But look at the quality of life that person is experiencing. Our lives might be extended by these heroic medical efforts, but one could argue that they are not enriched. Finally, let's look at the orange line. This is more typical for master athletes and people stacking healthy lifestyle habits consistently throughout their lives. What is most impressive about this group of people is that health span and lifespan can both be significantly improved. People who optimize their metabolism through daily exercise, diet, relationships, stress management, and of course, smart supplementation can not only potentially live longer, but add life to those years. Here's my dream, my why for my health span. Well into my 90s, I want to be able to spend a day many days out fly fishing with my posterity. I'd be able on any of those days to back my truck down the ramp, unload my drift boat, launch that boat, and then row that boat myself all day long. Watch my kids and posterity catch boatloads of fish. And then at the end of my life, I'd go home from a day of fishing, enjoy dinner with my family, and peacefully pass away in my sleep. That would be a health span that matches or equals my lifespan. Let me show you how that works. Let's assume that here on the vertical axis, we have 100% quality of cognitive and physical health during young adulthood. Now let's draw a line across this chart at 50% function. This is the stage of physical and cognitive health span where we are still capable of caring for ourselves, still living independently. We might not be running a 10-minute mile anymore, but we are probably able to walk a brisk 15-minute mile without difficulty with our kids or grandkids. Said differently, above this line, you can still do the things you want to do, although you might notice slight declines in your performance as you age closer to that 50% line. Below this line, living independently becomes more difficult due to cognitive decline or having enough physical strength and stamina to perform our daily activities. Now, if we continue that line at 50% function across the chart, look at where it intersects the blue line versus the orange line. This is what you need to understand. Look at what you can gain when you optimize your metabolism. Look at those years. But more importantly, look at the life that is added to those years. Currently, in North America, toward the end of our lifespan, we spend about 8 years, sometimes as many as 15 years, dealing with challenges that take away our quality of life and lower our health span. We can't always have a health span that lines up perfectly with lifespan, but we can certainly do better. Our lifestyle choices can extend our health span. Full stop. When we combine a mindful and consistent approach to our diet, movement, stress management, relationships, and smart supplementation, we can maximize all the efforts we make in improving our lifestyle and then reap the benefits for all of our years to come. There are no magic paths to achieve this goal of prolonged health span. It will require serious effort by teams of caring and coordinated people. That is what we excel at. Have you helped people change their lives with doTERRA essential oils? MetaPWR will now allow you to impact not only individual lives, but generations. Here's the even better news. It does not matter where you are on the curve or how old you are when you start. Any lasting efforts made by an individual to make improvements in their lifestyle will reap tremendous benefits for years to come.
Alrighty, my friends. We have all met those people who look younger than the number of candles on their cake. We have also met those people who are looking quite older than their actual biological age. This is your metabolic age. This is your cellular integrity and your cellular health. And when you work on supporting your cellular health and your cellular integrity, your metabolic health gets better, and so does your biological age. And you start looking better and feeling better. And surprisingly, it can happen really quickly. The hallmarks of aging start appearing at around 25, and this is where our NAD plus levels start to steadily decline. NAD is responsible for metabolic function and DNA integrity. That means our metabolism and our metabolic function starts to decline at around age 25. Here are the obstacles to metabolic health, and the great news is that doTERRA has solutions for each of these obstacles. Now, what would it feel like to live your most powerful life? What would you do with an abundance of energy? How would you feel if you were at the perfect weight? What would a day of complete mental clarity feel like? Let's explore how you can support your body in a healthy metabolism. This is our MetaPWR system. As you can see, there are many components of this. We have the collagen, the MetaPWR Assist, the MetaPWR soft gels, the gum, the beadlets, and the oil. Here are the obstacles to our metabolic health. We've got maturing fat cells. And you can see here, these are some pictures of what your fat cells might look like. Now, we don't actually lose fat cells when we release excess weight, but what we do lose is we do lose the toxins that are trapped within those cells. And this is where our MetaPWR Metabolic Blend comes into play. MetaPWR Metabolic Blend may inhibit fat cell maturation. It may curb your cravings and it supports your metabolic health. For me personally, I have found it to be a fabulous support with appetite, a fabulous support with blood sugar, a fabulous support with cravings, and it helping my body to look and feel its best. Let's hear from another MetaPWR user.
I knew I wanted to come in and see if I could come off of sugar. And I wanted to stretch my fasting window a little bit because that's something I've been incorporating as part of my release of the old. And so I was really happy with that. But all of the other things that came with it were unexpected, delightful surprises. The first product I tried within the system was the actual oil blend, just adding it to my water. And I loved the flavor profile of it. It's light, has that perfect amount of mint and citrus, and it actually is now my preferred oil to add to water. I've been living a foundation of wellness for years. And I think because I have a good baseline in place, I'm actually able to really detect the impact that a change is having in my body. And I was able to see that I was, without effort, doing a lot more throughout the day. So when I see that, I see my metabolic health working at a new level in my body, really. I think one of my favorite results through integrating these products was being able to kick sugar because I can see how that had a grip on me. So I'm so happy to be free of that. And I actually, let's see, as of today, I haven't had sugar in over 2 months. So I'm thrilled, and I've completely lost my taste for it. So we're done. We've broken up.
MetaPWR is a fabulous product with grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. The next metabolic health obstacle we're going to talk about is blood sugar spikes. So, the oil, keeping the oil in your water, can help with this blood sugar spikes and the maturing fat cells, but we have another assist for you. Now, healthy blood sugar fluctuations are normal. But what's not healthy is when we are having wide blood sugar swings on a regular basis. And this increases the wear and tear on your body. If you were in your car and you're putting on the gas and then you slam on the brakes and you put on the gas and you slam on the brakes, that would create wear and tear on your car. And that's what happens when our blood sugar spikes and then our blood sugar drops and then it spikes and then it drops. And we know we're dealing with this challenge if we are reaching for things for cravings that we're craving and then we have that and we feel good for a little while and then we don't feel so good so we reach for the next snack. So let's see how we can solve this. This is our MetaPWR Assist, and it helps to decrease post-meal glucose spikes. It reduces the absorption of simple carbohydrates and it supports healthy blood sugar responses. It stabilizes your energy levels throughout the day. Now, if you are a person and you know that you have challenges with blood sugar spikes, you might want to take this at more than one meal. But for people who have regular healthy blood sugar, this is recommended at your largest meal of the day to help support your body in maintaining healthy fluctuations of blood sugar. It does have mulberry leaf, which has been shown to reduce blood sugar spikes by 42% when taken before or with a meal. So when you have this, you help your body metabolize what you just ate, and it goes in for more healthy, sustained energy instead of a spike and then a drop. Now, we have studies and research to tell all about our MetaPWR program. And if you are one of those science people who like learning all about how it works and seeing the statistics, please scan the QR code where you can get all of that information. Now, the next obstacle that we have is our cellular integrity. As we age, so do our cells. But if we have healthy cells, we have healthy systems. And if we have healthy systems, we have healthy bodies. So when we support our body at a cellular level, it supports the system overall. And this is where you want to look good and feel good from the inside out. I will often have people ask me, what would you recommend for my skin? And honestly, great skin starts on the inside. When you have healthy cells and when you have the right supplements on board, when you're taking in the right amount of nutrition, your body naturally shows healthy hydration levels. So let's take a peek at what we can do. This is our MetaPWR Advantage. This promotes healthy biological aging and improves your health span. It also increases and improves your cognitive function. This supports lean muscle and connective tissue. It improves your skin's elasticity and firmness. So we have collagen in our knees. We have collagen in our tissue, in our tendons, and in our hips, and in many places. Collagen is a building block of our cells. And so when we have healthy building blocks, then we have healthy cells. I personally will say that within 2 days of using this product, I could see that my skin felt softer and looked brighter. But don't just take my word for it. Let's see what my friend has to say.
One of the first things I noticed was an increase in my mental clarity. As a single mom with two kids running a medical practice, brain fog is a real thing, and it's really difficult sometimes for me to switch gears in between patients and wearing my mom hat. And that's one of the big things that I have noticed during the time I've been on MetaPWR. That energy, that clarity and focus is sustained. 2 to 3 weeks in, people started making comments about my skin, like, you look, your skin is glowing. I walked into this event and the teacher was like, "You're glowing today, Dr. Anderson." And I was like, MetaPWR. But those are things that I just didn't expect to happen. I feel like I've been fighting to get under the 200-pound marker for the last 3 years. I played college basketball. I competed in pageants and fitness competitions. So I've seen my body in tip-top shape. I was kind of getting to the point where I thought, this is the new mom body. You're just going to have to live with it. You're not going to see those days again. You will never have an ab muscle again. In the first 30 days, I was able to release 14 pounds and got under the 200 mark, which I have not seen in 5 years. Feeling the energy, feeling the mental clarity, seeing the shift in the body, game changer.
And I will say, doTERRA and MetaPWR has been a game changer for me too. So almost everything you've been told about collagen is wrong. doTERRA collagen is 12 times more bioavailable than most collagens that you get on the shelf in the nutritional store. So a lot of times we can go and we, with the best of intentions, will get something that looks like a really great product. But if our body cannot absorb and use it, then it is not the best product for us. So doTERRA collagen has 9 unique collagen types and they are activated when you take them in. So I like to use this and I will just use a cold glass of about, oh, even 4 ounces of water and I stir it up really well and it tastes fabulous. So if you would like to learn more about the collagen, check out the QR code where you can learn all about the 12 different synergistic ingredients in this product that help your health cells have cellular integrity. This will help you to have better cognitive function, more lean muscle, better connective tissues, and so much more. Our collagen is sourced from marine collagen and has these different collagen types. So you can see this is related to skin beauty, bone protection, skin health, healthy structures, healthy muscle function, cartilage, growth plates, supportive of healthy, normal brain aging, collagen, and it is involved in cell growth and differentiation. Here are the different synergistic ingredients. So we have this acid, which promotes healthier, more supple skin, NADH, NMN, red orange fruit extract, marine collagen, MetaPWR metabolic blend, resveratrol, sea buckthorn fruit extract, rose apple fruit extract, some other things known for cellular aging and skin firmness, vitamin C, and biotin, which is fabulous for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Now, this is a great value. If you were to go to your local health food store and pull all of these ingredients off of the shelf, it would cost you about $314, but doTERRA has combined these synergistically and it's only 84.50, 70 PV. And when you purchase this with your foundational health products, your vitamins, your minerals, your omegas, and your antioxidants, then you get it at a further discount. So it really is a fabulous value. And I will say that quality of life is huge. And when you have supplements that significantly increase and improve your quality of life, it's so worth it. Our next obstacle is sustained energy. A lot of people are lacking in energy. I hear that so often. I need more energy. I need to be able to focus. Well, let's see what we have here. This is our MetaPWR Mito2Max Energy and Stamina Complex. I absolutely love this product. It is a formula of plant extracts and metabolic cofactors, and this is here to help you with healthy cellular energy, optimal mitochondrial function, your aerobic capacity, and your stamina, your ability to work out well and longer. So you can take MetaPWR when your energy levels are down. You can take it before you're studying. When tired, use it for an energy boost. It supports healthy cellular energy, healthy mitochondrial function, and healthy circulation. Now, your directions for use are to take 2 capsules daily. Refrain from using before going to sleep. I will say I knew the effects of MetaPWR when my friend came over to teach a class for me. And then it was around 9 o'clock at night, and I said, "You're really not going to make that 3 hour drive back home?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'll be totally fine." She took 2 MetaPWR. She did her drive home. She texted me. I made it home totally safely, no problems at all. And I'm like, yay, MetaPWR. So this is a fabulous supplement. Last, we will talk about cellular hydration. So, if your cells do not have what they need, they don't have the proper vitamins, minerals, and electrolyte levels, you are going to feel foggy. You're going to feel sluggish. You might sometimes feel like your body's just not quite working. It might feel like a little excess water or a little um, edema ish. So when you have the proper balance of electrolytes, all systems of your body can work properly. 70% of your body is water, so we need to make sure we have the right water and mineral balance. MetaPWR Recharge can help you in having healthy hydration levels because a lot of times we're not actually hungry, we're thirsty. So when we use the recharge in our water, it is going to help us to more effectively tell the difference between. The last obstacle that we have is our inferior supplements. And unfortunately, there are some supplements and essential oils out on the market that are not as good. And I personally have had this experience way back when I first started doTERRA. I thought, you know what, those products are a little pricey. I wonder if I can get something better. So I went down to the local health food store and I grabbed what I thought was a great oil and I brought it home and it didn't smell right and I used it and I didn't really see anything. So I promptly ordered the doTERRA version, used it, and go, wow, that's amazing. So I will say that a lot of times there are variations in the purity of the oil, and the purity is something that cannot be compromised. This is why I love doTERRA, and you'll see more. So when we use supplements that are super supportive of our body, we see amazing results. And doTERRA can help you to live your most powerful life.
Here's what I think is really cool about these products. They will support every person in going to their next level.
Throughout life, we're all going to face different challenges and struggles. And for me, what I realized that when life was hard, when I was struggling, I would go to food to comfort me. And the difference for me that I've realized is that I'm not going to the chocolates. I'm not going to the pizza.
I've found that when I do have those cravings, just chewing the gum or grabbing a couple of beadlets completely takes that away. And it's even gotten to the point where things that I normally would enjoy are almost too sweet for me now. It's like my body has just realized that we don't need that level of sugar intake.
Even if you don't know what changes you want to make within your health, these tools are going to help your body go there.
One of the things I've loved about this experience has been the quicker recovery after exercise. I've noticed after lifting or running that I recover much quicker, and I've really felt a lot stronger in the gym. Exercise just feels easier, and I feel ready for it. And I don't need as a long of a recovery time, so I'm able to go back a lot sooner.
With MetaPWR, I have so much energy. I sleep so great. My body is listening and moving in ways that it hasn't in years.
I got the products during my trip that I take every summer out to see my family. We were staying up late playing night games with my family the night before at our family reunion and all of this stuff. And that whole next day on my drive home, I didn't have to stop and get any caffeine to help stay awake. Like I just felt this sustained energy throughout that whole day when normally that would have knocked me out.
I'm so much happier during the day because I feel rested. I feel like my brain is actually functioning the way it's supposed to, and I can think clearly.
My sugar cravings are down, and so I am enjoying food better, like real good food. And I literally feel young. I can't even put an age on it. I just feel young.
So MetaPWR Metabolic Blend can curb cravings, halt fat cell maturation. So add MetaPWR Essential Oil, blend the soft gels, the beadlets, or the gum to your daily routine. MetaPWR Assist can help to smooth out those blood sugar spikes. So you would take MetaPWR Assist with the largest meal of your day. MetaPWR Advantage helps with cellular integrity and NAD production. So you take 1 sachet a day and you pour it into 5 to 8 ounces of water, shake to dissolve entirely, and then enjoy. MetaPWR Mito2Max is going to help you with sustained cellular energy. Take 2 capsules a day with food. Don't use it before you go to sleep. MetaPWR Recharge can help with cellular hydration, so take 1 sack a day, pour it into 5 to 8 ounces of water, shake, and enjoy. So this is going to help you to have healthy weight management and lasting energy. Take a screenshot here so that you can see how you can use doTERRA MetaPWR in your day. Now, you can also use our turmeric dual chamber capsules, our green and our PB Assist Probiome complex to stack your habits. And if you are looking for better skin, Yarrow Palm capsules, PB Restore, Probiome, and Deep Blue Polyphenol complex can also be incredibly helpful. So nutritional and metabolic support go hand in hand.
What really needs to be understood is that our model is really focused on 2 things. It's focused on getting the best and helping the most. When we get the best oils and we help the most people, that's a formula for success.
I just think the whole planet is being lifted by this company, and it makes it so easy to be passionate because I know that every step of the way, it's lifting someone.
There's good.
It's blessing someone. It's a light to someone.
Something that grew out of just a love for the oils, and it's given me so much more hope for the future.
We are interested in having the purest, highest quality essential oils that you can have, but in the process, we're also very interested in doing good in the world.
We chose to be a person-to-person model because we knew that this would empower people to step into their full potential and truly make the world a better place as they pursue what's pure to them.
doTERRA has pure oils. The difference with doTERRA is that their oils are pure and they are potent. Our oils are certified pure, tested grade. That means they've had over 50 different third-party testing to ensure the purity and potency of that oil. And you can go to source2u.com. You can enter the number on the bottom of the bottle. You can see all the tests that were run on your oil. We have a co-impact sourcing model, which means when we go into a community to source an oil, we are looking for the community that has the highest quality oil and where we can do the most good. So we will go in, and if they need schools or hospitals or homes, we help them to get what they need. And our wellness advocates are here to help you so that you can get the best use from your products. And if you want to learn more about our sourcing and about the stories behind the bottle, you can go to doTERRAsource2u.com. As I said earlier, we have so many ways to support you as wellness advocates. We do classes, we do one-on-ones, we can help you with your health consultations and really meet all of your health needs and help you to share with others. If you know of someone who can benefit from this, we can help you share with others. And the great news is you get free oils just for sharing how amazing these products are and how they've helped you. The great news is that you get all the ways to save. So I get a discount with doTERRA, and so do you. When you sign up as a wholesale customer, you get 25% off retail prices, free shipping with 100 PV orders, you get a free gift with your 150 PV enrollment order, and you get doTERRA dollars with our Refer a Friend program, which means free oils for you. You can get started with the MetaPWR System kit, which is just $179 plus a free enrollment. The link is in the description below and also on my website, feelgoodagainwithjen.com. And this is the best way to get the best products at the best prices. This is our loyalty rewards program. And when you order your supplements consistently on our loyalty rewards program, you can earn up to 30% cash back and points. You can get your shipping paid for, and you can qualify for exclusive promotions and commissions. So you can save even more when you buy your foundational wellness products and you pair it with one of these supplements. When you get the supplements, you will see as you add them to your cart, they are at a reduced price. So when you bundle things, you get to save more, which is exciting. I'm calling all leaders, teachers, and healers. There's a growing community of people who need healing, and that means we need more healers. So if you are looking for an additional stream of income for your family, we are looking for positive, ambitious, fun, self-motivated, team-oriented individuals who thrive when helping others. Please reach out to me at feelgoodagainwithjen@yahoo.com, and I'll get you all the details. doTERRA wants you to make sure you have all the information that you need. So you can hear about it from me, your wellness advocate, but you can also learn about it at our Essential Oil Solutions podcast, doTERRA training, our doTERRA blog, and through the classes that I provide on a regular basis. Now, my name is Jen, and if you're ready to feel good again, click the link below so that you can get oils. If you know you need a little assistance or a guide, I do offer coaching. I've got an on-demand class library so that you can learn all that you want about essential oils and wellness. So you can find me at feelgoodagainwithjen.com. You can reach out and message to me at feelgoodagainwithjen@yahoo.com. So I hope that this class has helped you to see that metabolism is so much more than weight. It's about energy, vitality, resilience, and how your body feels and functions as a whole. The MetaPWR system is one of my favorite tools because it supports all these aspects of your metabolic health and it helps you to work with your body rather than against it. So if you're ready for the next step, whether that's getting started with the MetaPWR system or working with me one-on-one, I'd love to support you. Send me a message and let's talk about what makes the most sense for you and for your goals. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, my friend. Tiptoe if you must, but take the step. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.